And back with Lisa Waters Lane in the studio. She comes each week with just garden tips, tricks, and garden hacks that you can beautify your yard with.
Hack?
Hack. That's kind of an old term. Anyway, those I see you bringing a lot of flowers. The studio smells delicious. Or is that you, my
I'm
dear?
sure it's me after a full day working in the
Might be.
outside.
As long as I'm right next to you, working with you. So
There you go.
anyway, we are outdoors. We do get dirty hands, and you have dirty hands. Ooh, okay. Anyway, we're garden center owners that have a podcast or a radio show. So what do you got for us this week?
So it's time to start thinking about replacing some of those summer plants. Like I was in our backyard and I noticed some of our zinnias, which had been looking fabulous, all of a sudden just started looking like bleh.
Yeah,
so
mildew in short days. It doesn't like either one. They're like bright hot heat.
Bright hot days. So some, we need to replace some of those pots. Some are looking good, but we definitely need to get out there and get some new color into some of those pots that need a refreshing. So one of the ones that I love for our area is the Snapdragon. So this is one of the
Snapdragon. The face with that.
It's a Snapdragon.
If only you could watch this on the video, but tune in to the vlog. It's pretty entertaining.
So Snapdragons are one of those wonderful cool season plants. A lot of people plant them in the spring, but we're very fortunate that we can put them again in the fall. So this particular one is a mix that we had specially grown for us. You done?
No, having fun with the camera.
So this one we had specially grown. So it's a mix. So it has white, yellow, pink, kind of a dark burgundy in there as well. So, but they also come in just straight colors. So you can get them in white, just yellow, just pink, just red. But I kind of like the mix.
I do too. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Especially in a container or raised bed, just where maybe you don't have quite as much room. That just looks good.
Yeah.
I like this one because the javelina, everything has a more ferocious, they are eating, the bunnies are eating stuff.
Getting ready.
Squirrels are out. They're trying to fatten up. And the javelina are out.
Yeah.
And none of these things, the mammals that are roaming around at night in your yard looking to devour things, they don't like the taste of snapdragons. They leave them alone. Yet they look delicious. They smell good, but animals don't bother them. So if you've got issues with
the critters,
elk, deer, and antelope anymore, they don't seem to bother those.
Right.
And it's a wildflower.
Yeah.
It'll reseed across the yard. It's amazing.
Oh, I was walking through our backyard yesterday, had the dogs and the cat out. So I'm walking around. we have snapdragons coming up everywhere. It's very pretty. I enjoy it. But they'll come back 2 or 3 years. They'll drop seed and come back. So it's just a really nice plant for here.
I call those our backyard drift of wild flowers, and snapdragons are a core. I notice tomatoes are coming up everywhere. Kind of everything's coming up everywhere.
It is.
Those little asters are coming up.
It's a jungle back there. So we don't let the cat out all the time. He's not an outdoor cat, but we let him go explore. But I have to keep an eye on him because I don't want him jumping the fence. Right now, our backyard is so lush and full that I literally lose the cat.
Where is he?
I tell the dogs, go find the kitty. But very, very pretty. Another one I like to mix with it. Now, this one is not javelina resistant and all that, but they're just wonderful little plants. So this is the viola. Sorry,
Johnny Jump Up. So the old
Johnny Jumps Up violas. It's another one just loves the cool season. It will even go through the winter for you and bloom again in the spring. It's just a wonderful little plant, great in containers, similar to the pansy.
Yeah, it's related. It's a cousin of the pansy.
Pansies have the bigger head to them. Violas have the smaller head. These often will free seed as well.
Yeah,
you can find them different places. So another really good cool season plant to put into your containers right now, but make sure if you've got critters, you probably don't want to go with that one unless it's up high where they can't get.
So the Midwest folks, they think of pansies, violas, kale, mums as annuals. So that's your late summer, early fall. You put them in the ground and you fully expect for them to die by the end of the year.
Right.
because it gets so cold.
Mhm.
That's why you move to Arizona. It's no longer that kind of deep freeze. These will bloom January, February, March,
Mhm.
April, May, first part of June, and they finally go, it's too hot, and they collapse. They like our mountain cold,
Mhm.
and they're fantastic. And mix and match them with kales and ornamental Johnny jump ups and
Yeah.
pansies and snapdragons. Look at these together. Let's just show that off on the camera. These go together. What goes together? Yeah.
So those are very, very pretty. I also brought in, there's a new
Wow.
Echinacea. This is a new Echinacea called Cherry Brandy. So just a really dark kind of burgundy red blossom on it. Very, very pretty.
Yeah,
And
it's
we have other
gorgeous.
Echinaceas in too, but this was brand new variety. So I thought I'd bring it in and show
It's like
it off.
moonlight red or some velvet. It's like
Velvet.
Elvis would wear it or something. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's got a flower about the size, about 4 inches across, maybe 5.
Mhm.
Great big eye to it, like a Rudbeckia.
Mhm.
It's got a great big flower to it, like an echinacea.
Right.
Thus, the combo name. They blended the two
Echinacea.
together. Echinacea, two things. But you never see reds like this
Right.
or that dark, almost like a
Mhm.
black red.
It
How do
is.
you just, what color is that?
It's Cherry Brandy.
Cherry. As a man, I don't know what that is. Cherry brandy.
I don't
Oh my
either, but that's what
gosh.
they called it. So I brought it. So we do have other Rudbeckias and Echinacea. This is a great late summer plant into fall, blooms consistently for you. Pretty animal resistant
Yeah.
as well. So great from pots, great in your perennial beds, just real pretty. So
Full sun.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to hibernate underground like a perennial, and then it'll come back fresh from its roots. Whereas snapdragons, they're going to stop blooming about, I don't know, Christmas.
yeah.
And then you'll trim off those heads, those seed heads, trim up. They're still green up top.
Mhm.
Doesn't ever hibernate underground.
No.
Then it starts to reseed or re-bloom from that top green growth.
Right.
Violas, they never hibernate underground. They keep green.
Mhm.
In fact, they'll keep that flower. Like you'll have a 3-inch snow, and then it'll just bury the plant, and then you'll see little flowers popping through, and they'll just enjoy. They almost celebrate. They like that chillness.
Mhm.
You know, some of your friends love just everything about winter. Like they're roaming around. It's January. It's 18 degrees. They're in shorts, flip flops, or and a t-shirt. They're happy. That's their violas.
Right.
That's what violas love to do. They're the same. They're just like people. Plants are like people.
Imagine that. So some of the other things that we've gotten in, there are people that want to check things out that just look beautiful this time of year. A lot of the ornamental grasses. So we probably have 6 or 7 varieties of ornamental grasses right now, which do wonderfully here. We're like the perfect climate for the ornamental grasses. We've got a lot of different ones from shorties to big tall. So definitely something to check out. And the other thing we've gotten in is the tiger eye sumac.
Ooh, neat. Is it going into color yet?
It is.
Oh, cool.
It is. So tiger eye sumac has a beautiful, beautiful orangey red fall color to it. It's one of those plants, very drought hardy.
It's a native.
Right. No critters eat it, very animal resistant. And it does, we have it in our backyard, kind of around the pond, and it has kind of spread. It's a spreader, right?
Yeah, I kind of keep it in check. Take a shovel to the head like a rattlesnake or something. Just, you're not allowed to come up over there. Move it. So I keep them around where I want them. And so it's easy to maintain. They're super easy to maintain.
Oh, they are.
Hard. I never water them.
Not a lot
Hardly.
of maintenance.
I mean, you just abuse them, kick dirt at them, curse at them.
Yeah.
They grow more.
They do.
And they do well.
Yeah. So tiger eye, that probably gets what, 4 feet?
Yeah, hip high or so.
Right.
Maybe 3 feet, something like that. They're
And
short.
we did get some raywoods in, Raywood ash. We've been trying to find those. So that's another pretty fall color tree, real pretty burgundy color to it in the
Trucks have been lining up down the street in front of my office. We're loading up for that winter fall color.
Yeah.
Come in and take a look. It is a good time to plant. Ken and Lisa Lane here at Waters Garden Center and the Mountain Gardeners. Be right back after this.